Panther family, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode of the I Will Say podcast. I'm your host, Mac, and as always, I'm so excited for my guest on today. My guest is star utility player from the softball team, Chloe Nadler. Chloe has led the Panthers in several key stats the last few seasons for the Panthers and is looking to end the season on a high note. Chloe, I know I thanked you off air, but I want to go ahead and thank you again for giving me some time this today. I know your schedule is pretty crazy right now, so won't waste too much more of it though. So we'll go ahead and get into it. This first question is a question that all of my guests on the I Will Stay podcast get as the first question, and with you being a transfer student, meaning you played somewhere else before Georgia State, I'm always very intrigued to hear your guys' answers. So the question is simply, what has been your favorite part of being a student athlete at Georgia State?
My favorite part about being an athlete at Georgia State was definitely the people I met along the way, 100% my teammates.
I love it. I love it. That is honestly like the most common answer, and it just warms my heart every time.
Yeah.
I love that you guys are able to bond and connect with each other so much like that. So um cool. Second part of the question. It's a little similar, but more so on the memory aspect. What has been your favorite memory so far? Like you're on the bus right now, right? Was there a bus ride that after a win was so fun, or maybe a dinner or something like that?
Yeah, there was this one bus ride where we did karaoke and we were all singing, and it was really funny because we're not the best singers, but that was so fun. It made me laugh.
I love it. I love it. Love the good bus karaoke. I don't know if it was the softball team or the women's basketball team, but I had someone earlier this year that mentioned the bus karaoke or bus okie. I don't remember what she called it. It was something like that.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Busoki.
Cool. Well, now with this next question, we'll go down the timeline a little bit for Chloe. You went to high school down in Florida and were an absolute star in softball, winning 4A Player of the Year in 2019 and being named to the All-State team several times. So obviously played at a very high level. When did it hit you during your high school career that you could play at the collegiate level?
I knew I wanted to play at the collegiate level since I was a freshman in high school. And I knew that because I had a lot of fun with the sport and I ended up being pretty good at it. So I just kept pursuing it.
I love it. I love it. So how did that feel? Like when it hit you, like, man, like I could be a scholarship athlete or play softball at a high level. Like how did that feel? I gotta know.
Honestly, I just kind of went with the flow. I was like, okay, I'm feeling this. I feel like I'm pretty good at it. Might as well take it to the next level. And I just kept working at it. And here I am now.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Cool. So like I said, we'll move down the timeline a little bit. You played your freshman year down at College of Central Florida in Ocala, I believe, uh,
Mhm.
and had a very productive year. However, you headed up north to Franklin Springs, Georgia, to play for Emmanuel University the following year. What ultimately made you decide to take that move up north?
Because of the COVID year, it was really hard to get recruited out of JUCO. So I ended up going to Emmanuel. I was one, and I did well there. And I wasn't planning on going on the transfer portal at all, but I ended up going on the transfer portal, and it got me Georgia State and some other schools, and I just um,
I love it. I love it. So my next question with that is kind of I feel like you kind of just answered it though, but did you have a feeling
yeah,
that you would end up being at Georgia State or anything like that once you went to Manual?
I had no idea. I thought I was just going to stay at that school, but yeah, I had no idea.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. So yeah, once you got up to Franklin Springs, you continue to kill it and play at a high level as Chloe does. Did the change of scenery with being in Georgia and it being a little bit colder, did that help your play at all?
Honestly, Georgia was definitely a lot colder than Florida, but I really love like the landscape and the mountains. I just really like it. It's really pretty, honestly.
I love it.
And it was fun to play around.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, my next question, I feel like you again kind of answered it there. How was that first winter? You know, you being from Florida, I'm sure North Georgia, it had to be pretty harsh.
No, it was cold. It snowed. We definitely got a couple inches there, but I really like the transition from fall to winter. That was cool to see like the leaves change and then they fall off the trees and then it starts snowing, getting cold. So that
Oh
was
yeah.
cool. Being a Floridian, you don't see that.
Oh yeah. No, I'm actually was born and raised in Atlanta, so had Georgia weather my entire life, but I live in Jacksonville, Florida now. So I now
Oh, so you see it,
experience
you
the
see
the
it.
leaves don't change, it never gets cold, so
Hmm.
it's
Yeah.
I enjoy it, but it's weird. There's like this mental clock in your brain that almost needs seasons or something, you know? So,
Yeah, it's definitely something you need to experience.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cool, 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 cool. So after a season at Emmanuel, you finally made your way down to Atlanta last year. What ultimately made you decide to come to Atlanta, and what were some of the bigger adjustments you had to make moving to a city like Atlanta?
Honestly, I've never lived in the city before, so that was a big change. But I picked Atlanta because the Sun Belt Conference is a really competitive conference, and I knew I wanted to compete, and I knew I just wanted a new experience, so might as well, you know.
I love it. I love it.
Mm.
What was one of the first things you did when you got to Atlanta, like for fun? Like what were you like, all right, now I got all this stuff at my disposal. What am I gonna go do?
Definitely ate a lot of food. I love food, and Atlanta has a lot of it, so I was like, okay,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No disrespect to my fellow Jacksonvillians out there, but Atlanta food is on a different level. So,
pretty
uh,
good.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. So was there like any culture shock or anything with moving to a city? Was it like, man, there are so many people. This is a lot.
Yeah, there was a lot of people, but one thing I noticed for sure is I had to step up my shoe game. These people are not playing.
Oh yeah. No, Georgia State's campus, man. They got people dressing. So it's
They do dress. They do dress. That's one thing I can give to Atlanta. They do dress.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I that's one of the best parts about Atlanta, honestly.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
oh yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Well, speaking of 2023, you made 51 starts for the Panthers and finished second on the team with 7 home runs. Which of those 7 dingers was the most memorable for you and why? Like when you look back on last season and you're thinking of your production, which one comes to memory?
My favorite home run was definitely against California Baptist. It was raining, and I went 4 for 4, and it was just awesome. It's definitely something I'm gonna remember forever.
I love it. No, I'm glad you mentioned the rain. The rain just adds that dramatic element, you know? It just
It does.
it does. It does. I love it. I love it. Are there any that come to mind that just missed the fence that you were like, oh my gosh, I wish I could have got that back?
Honestly, I feel like I don't even remember those ones. I only remember the home runs.
I love it. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna repress that. Not even gonna think about it. It's
Yeah.
in the past. I love it. I love it. Cool, cool, cool. Well, Emmanuel actually didn't get the best year of Chloe Nadler playing softball because that certainly belongs to this year. You have absolutely killed it this year for the Panthers and lead the Panthers in several key statistics, including OPS, home runs, RBIs, batting average, just about everything that matters. So, definitely the one of the stronger, if not the strongest player on the team this year. Was there anything that you did differently this offseason to have such a strong year? Like, was there a different workout plan or diet, or was anything done differently this year in preparation?
Honestly, in the off season, I knew I wanted to like hit more home runs and extra base hits. So I worked out a lot in the weight room, and that really definitely helped me so much be successful at the plate.
I'm so glad you said that. I'm a huge, huge proponent of the weight room. Any sport, any golf, tennis, any of them. Football, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Get in that weight room. The weight room will help you. So I love hearing that. I love hearing that.
100%.
This next question, it's obviously no knock or anything, but has it been difficult at all, celebrating, for lack of a better term there, some of your individual successes this year when the team hasn't faced as many?
Um, it does get difficult at times to celebrate my individual success because, it's a team thing. And
Right.
what you really want, yeah, what you really want is everyone to succeed. But I am really happy how this season is going so far. So I'm just happy to be here.
No, no. Hey, I love it. I love it. I would probably feel the exact same if I was in your position. So no issue there.
Yeah.
That's it's I've actually been in similar situations myself. So it's a weird feeling, but at the end of the day,
Yeah, for
you know
sure.
you're doing what you need to do. So
Yeah.
cool. Cool, cool, cool. Well, get you out of here on these next two questions. The last question is actually going to be awesome because you're on the bus. But this next question, you guys have two more conference series left, and then the Sun Belt tournament in San Marco. What would you like yourself and the team to accomplish the last few weeks of this season?
Honestly, I think it's like hard having fun. If you bond with your team having fun, you win. When it's easy, it's easy. If you make it hard, it's gonna be hard. So I'd have to say just for all of us to play hard and have fun.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, that having fun part is the most key thing. Winning or losing, you gotta remember to have fun out there, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome. So, how could you guys use a strong into this season to propel you guys forward to have a better 2025 season?
I think honestly, just keeping everyone just keeping their heads up and just keep fighting. Like it doesn't end here. Every year's a new season. You can only be as good as you let yourself, you know?
I love it. It can only be as good as you let yourself. I might have to steal that from you. I like that. I like that. Well, that's awesome. I couldn't agree with you more. Keeping those heads up, having fun, and who knows? Maybe make some noise in San Marco. You know what I mean? Like, got nothing to lose.
Oh
So
yeah, for sure.
Um, and 2025, I got a good feeling about it. I know this coaching staff is gonna get this on the right track, and players like you as well. Um,
Mhm.
cool. So this last question, as I said, just to go briefly, I've never had someone on the bus as I ask them this question, so this is actually going to be right, going to be an interesting one. But I'll paint the picture for you. The whole team is on the bus, coaches included, staff, whatever, and you got the aux cord. You are in control of the music for the next 3 hours. And this is on the way to the game, so maybe that might change your answer a little bit. What kind of music, artist, podcast, if that's your thing? What is Chloe Nadler going to be playing on this 3 hour bus ride for the team and coaches?
Okay, well, I have two answers to that. Personally, I would play some Zeppelin because that gets me hyped.
Okay.
But all the girls, if it's all the girls, I'm gonna play some Sexy Red
I love it. I love
because
it.
that gets us going. That gets us crazy.
I love
We're
it.
lit.
Oh yeah. Hey, Sexy Red gets me lit, all right? So I can only
I know.
imagine.
I don't know. I don't know what's in her music, but she gets us going. She
She
gets us
does.
going.
She gets the people going. She gets the
She
people
gets the
going.
people going.
Hey, Zeppelin though. That's the first time someone's answered Zeppelin. That's awesome. So it's good
Yeah.
to see the younger generation keeping bands like Zeppelin alive. Okay.
Oh yeah. Nothing like it.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Uh Sweet. So yeah, I we'll end it on there, Chloe. I wish you nothing but the best of luck the rest of the semester, not only with softball, but your studies and finals as well. I know finals week, I believe, is
Thank you
either this
so.
week or next. Uh,
Yeah. Right now.
gotcha,
Um,
gotcha. So yeah, best of luck in everything going on right now. I know your life is pretty hectic, but I if you perform off the softball diamond like you do on the softball diamond, I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine.
no,
Uh,
I got this. I got this.
oh yeah, you got this. You got this. Well, thank you again so much for giving me some time, Chloe. It was a pleasure getting to talk to you and get to know you a little bit better. And as I said, best of luck for the rest of the
Yeah.
way. And as always, go Panthers.
Go Panthers.